Hey there, welcome. This is Wendy, and today I have a fun superhero card for you. I made these cards for my top 10 demonstrators on my team that sold the most in the month of February. So, the supplies that I use on this card are going to be listed in the description below this video. You can click on the links there, or you can go over to my blog at loveandstampin.com to get them. I am using a couple of products that are not Stampin' Up! Products, and I've listed those out as well. Okay, so to get started, I'm using some Post-it note tape to tape down my 3.5 by 5-inch note card. You can purchase these note cards in a pack of 20 along with matching envelopes for really inexpensive. So these are really awesome to have around for simple stamping and quick projects. I'm using Tuxedo Memento Black ink to do all my stamping today, and I am building a scene basically. Kind of like in the city, a superhero flying over the top, and then she's going to be saying or thinking, wow. And so I'm doing this card for my team members, like I mentioned before. And basically, when you're on my team, if you purchase your own product or you order or sell product, that all accumulates over a month's time, and at the end of the month, I'm able to see who did the most in sales, and those top 10 people always get a card and a goodie from me. So this month, this is the card that I created for all of them, and I really love it. It's probably one of my favorite cards that I've made for my team so far. This wow sentiment is super fun because it has a shadow that stamps with it, so it really gives it extra dimension and interest, and I love that. And then I stamped the envelope with You're Incredible, which is also from this stamp set. Isn't this a great stamp set? And I'm going to be brush lettering at the end of this video name on top of the You're Incredible. So that's how we're going to do that. And then I'm using my Prisma color pencils, colored pencils. There are 48 of them in this pack, and I find that that is perfectly fine for me. I don't need the 150 or the 72. I can use the pack of 48 just fine. I have sped up the coloring here so that it goes a little bit faster, and I'm starting out with just using red. Now, you might be thinking, why are you coloring on top of crumb cake cardstock? And the reason for it is because it's so cool looking. I absolutely love the way colored pencils look on the top of tan cardstock. It kind of creates this style or look that you can't get any other way. And so I really love the way it looks. I'm taking this red pencil and going over some of that brickwork down there at the bottom on the two buildings that look like brick. And then I'm using the orange to color over the top of all of it. And then I'll go over it again with a light brown, which will kind of dull back that orange. So the cool thing about colored pencils is that they're really forgiving, and you can really kind of do a lot of blending with them actually. The trick to blending with colored pencils is to have a really, really light touch when you're using them. So you don't want to push really hard, because when you push really hard, there's like wax that comes off of the colored pencil onto the paper, and when it does that, it doesn't allow you to blend future colors. So if you just keep a light touch on your pencil, you will be able to add color on top of color and blend it together beautifully. So now I'm just going with a really light yellow into all of the windows here and coloring in a little bit of yellow so that it looks like the lights are on. And I'm going to then do just some little bit of brown coloring and orange and some yellows over the top of the buildings. I did this for all of the cards. All of the cards are slightly different. I didn't do any of them exactly the same. And that was purposeful. I just wanted to have fun coloring, and one way to do that and to practice your coloring is to stamp the same image multiple times and try it in different colors and different ways. So I'm using kind of a Bermuda Bay color here. It's kind of a teal color to color all around the word wow. Red and blue, or teal, I should specifically say, go really well together because teal has some green in it, and green and red are complementary colors. So it really pops. I did forget to color the inside of the O, that teal color, and I ended up going back and doing that after the video. So you don't ever end up seeing me fix that, but I did fix it. So for the hair, I'm using some gold and then a little bit of orange just to create some interest and dimension on the hair. For the face, I'm using like a peach color just to give her a little bit of peach tone to her face. And then I'll go in with a pink color for her cheeks just to kind of, you know, give a little bit of color there on her face. Her hair tie needed to be red, and her boots and buckle were colored in a gold color. And then I wanted to really highlight and have some of this pop. So I took a white pencil and I went along the edge of some of the buildings, only on the left side, almost to give the idea that the shadow for the buildings was white. So kind of something different and fun. And then I'm just going around all these little loop-de-loos with my white pencil, creating a little bit more interest and intrigue inside there. And I really love how this turned out. I really felt like it made the images pop off the paper and really show up when I added the white. So there's the card. So I try to do brush lettering on my cards as often as possible because it allows me to practice my brush lettering. And practice makes progress when it comes to calligraphy or brush lettering. So my team member here that is getting this card is named Sharon, and she actually came in number 10 in sales in the month of February. So this is her card, and she, I just had fun brush lettering her name. I'm using a Fude brush letter pen, and again, the link for that type of pen is over on my blog and in the description below. Then I'm just filling out the card because I always like to try to write a handwritten note on the inside and putting it into the envelope. And then I've got these really cool urban underground embellishments that she'll receive as part of her gift. So each month I send some sort of little embellishment or goodie, and so I'm going to stick that in there, and then I will close this up. And then as a last little treat or trinket to just finish this off, I wanted to add a big red bow right on top of the bag. So I just kind of did a bunny ear bow here with some of that gorgeous real red taffeta ribbon, which is my favorite, by the way. I just love this ribbon. And it's not taffeta. I'm sorry. It's stitched. I think it's 3/8 inch stitched ribbon or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then I'm using the adhesive runner to attach it to the bag. And that's it. So when she opens this and gets this in the mail, it's very special. It looks special. I took extra care and time creating these, and that's what I want my team to always know, is how much I care about them. So if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up, you can do that and purchase the starter kit. I would love for you to be on my team. If you want more information about that, you can contact me at wendy.cranford@live.com. Click on either one of these videos that you see here to watch these other videos for me. You could click on a little round circle that has my face in it, and that will take you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.